What's up guys, Season 3 Episode 4 of the Derby Career Mode, and I just thought I'd show you what we're going to be doing in this episode. Basically we're just going to do the December and end of November, so in this episode we're going to work ourselves up to the January transfer window, so hopefully we can build ourselves up the league and maybe get to like just below 4th spot. That'd be really cool. So we go into our first game and we're going against a pretty strong West Ham side, and we go very close here in the 25th minute, piling on the pressure, and eventually we do put the ball in the back of the net with Chris Martin, a really nice finesse shot into the back of the net to give us the lead in the game in the 26th minute. And then later on in the game, I believe it is in the second half, in the 56th minute, Campbell going down the right hand side, crossing the ball into the box at the back post, and Martin is there to head it into the back of the net, getting kind of lucky on the rebound there, but that means Martin gets a couple of goals in this game. It's really nice to see that he's like getting a bit older now. I think he's about 27 in this career mode, and he's still getting the goals for us. So we're going to another game against Stoke, and I think this one is in the Capital One Cup, so we're just going to try and play a different goalkeeper. I like playing Kelly Roos when I can, because a lot of the players like always complain when they don't get game time, so I give them game time when they can. So we get into the game, and in the 31st minute of the match we do kick off the scoreline there with a nice finesse shot from Johnny Russell, and then in the 33rd minute another goal here. Obviously Johnny Russell swinging it across to Bamford, and Bamford putting it into the open net to make it 2-0 in the game, and that is how it does end. So a 2-0 victory in the Capital One Cup is always good, because it means you advance in the cup, and that's what we definitely want to do, because now I believe we are in the semi-final of the Capital One Cup. We might, yeah, so we got QPR in the next game, so we should be able to get into the final, and I'm not quite sure if there'd be that much of a difficult team in the final. I think it's either Norwich or United, so maybe there's a chance we could win it. So we go into our next game against CSKA Moscow in the UEFA Cup, and this was literally the best chance of the game. That shot there from Martin, there was about 2 shots on target for us and 1 on target for them, and literally the game was boring as hell, so I literally put that one highlight in, and we get the draw in the game, so not too bad. Obviously we could do with winning those games if we are going to advance in the UEFA Cup, but I think we will manage to go through, and it'll see how we do in the next round. So we're going to our next game against Swansea, and I'm not quite sure how well this Swansea side is on this career mode. They don't really do that well. I think they linger around the bottom half of the table, and we do actually make it 1-0 here in the 41st minute of the match. Johnny Russell using his weaker foot, putting it into the back of the net. I think he's got about 3-star weaker foot, so not bad at all, and that was the only goal of the game, and literally the only highlight. It's really annoying when I can't really get that many shots off, and somebody said in the last episode that I should higher the difficulty, so put it up to world class. I'm not quite sure if I should really, I don't know. Put your thoughts down in the comment section, of course, because I always like to see what you guys think, and quite a few of our players have actually gone up in ratings, like the players that have just been shown on screen. They've gone into like the higher 70 mark. So we go into the next game against Liverpool, obviously a very tough team, but we do kick off the scoreline there in the 68th minute of the match. Grealish at the back post, put it into the open net to make it 1-0, and then we quickly reply here in the 71st minute of the match. Mahrez running through, I think he was off the bench, and he does smash it into the crossbar, and it bounces into the back of the net to make it 2-0 against Liverpool, a very strong side. So maybe we should hide the difficulty, as we did beat Liverpool kind of easily there. I don't know, it was like the 70th minute, kind of bored off a bit, and we kind of worked our way through. So maybe we should keep it the same. I don't know, leave a comment down below on what we should do with the difficulty. So we're going to our next game in the UEFA Cup, and Luke James does get the goal there in the 6th minute of the match. A very nice goal with his weaker foot, and that was the only goal of the game. Again, a really boring game. That's why I don't really want to higher the difficulty, because if I'm finding it difficult to get like 1 goal against a really crappy team in the UEFA Cup, I'm not really going to do that well in the Prem, so maybe we should just keep it at professional. So we're going to our next game against Newcastle, and in the 61st minute of the match, unfortunately we concede a goal here. This Russian guy crossing the ball into Sissoko, and Sissoko finding the back of the net in the 62nd minute, and then in the 81st minute we do get an equaliser here. Mahrez smashing it through the defence and putting it into the back of the net to make it 1-0 in the game. And I'm liking Mahrez coming off the bench. He seems to do a lot more damage that way. When I seem to start him, he always doesn't seem to do that much. So we do actually get a 2-1 lead here in the 85th minute of the match. A very nice goal from Luke James. I'm not quite sure if he is actually left-footed, because he seems to always score with his left foot, but I'm pretty sure he is right-footed. And in the 90th minute of the match, a really unlucky goal here. Ibisevic, the Bosnian guy, scores the goal there in the 90th minute, meaning we draw the game 2-2. So a little bit unfortunate to draw that game, as we did get the lead in the very late moments of the game, but we are going to go into another game against Arsenal, and hopefully we can get the win in this game and push ourselves higher in the league. So We actually get a goal here in the 16th minute of the match. I believe it is Will Hughes there with the nice goal. He's actually doing quite well at the centre attacking mid slot. He's developing quite nicely. I think he's just below the 75 mark at the moment. And then in the 86th minute of the match, Oliver Giroud there with the header to make it 1-0 in the game. A little bit unfortunate to concede late on again in the game to get rid of the 3 points for us. So we could have probably got 6 points out of the last 2 games, but we only got 2. So a little bit unfortunate that way. But yeah, leave a comment down below on who we should sign. And leave a comment as well if you want me to raise or lower the difficulty. I think we don't need to lower it. It's definitely okay at professional, but it's whether we want to make it even more difficult on myself. We'll have to see though. Leave a comment, subscribe if you're on your channel, and see you soon